Hello and welcome to Star Inside News, lovely people. Today we are going to share victims in Virginia Walmart mass shooting identified. Those killed include a 16-year-old boy. On Tuesday night, a Walmart manager walked into a break room with 15 to 20 employees and opened fire, killing six before turning the gun on himself. Authorities in Virginia have identified the victim who died after a Walmart manager opened fire in a break room on Tuesday night. The city of Chesapeake shared the names and photos of the five of the victims on Wednesday, noting that the sixth person killed was a 16-year-old boy who identified will not be publicized due to his age. The remaining victims are Brian Pendleton, 38, Kelly Pyle, 52, Lorenzo Gamble, 43, Randy Belvin, 70, and Tanika Johnson, 22, according to multiple outlets. Five people were also injured, with one being released from Centara, Norfolk General Hospital on Wednesday evening. Two people are still in critical condition, per Norfolk, Virginia 13 News Now. The suspect, later identified by Walmart as 31-year-old Andre Binge, took his own life. Michelle Johnson said that her late son, Brian Pendleton, had a real big heart while speaking with ABC News via phone. Anybody that wanted to laugh or just want company, he'd buy you lunch, he'd buy you anything in a minute, she added. Pendleton, who was a custodian at the grocery chain for more than a decade, loved this job. Johnson recalled, he was just a hard worker and a good kid. She opened up about the moment she found out about the deadly shooting through a family friend. Her husband immediately went to the area where families were waiting to hear updates about their loved ones. Johnson's husband was informed that Pendleton had been taken to Norfolk General Hospital, where Johnson and her husband quickly headed. Becoming emotional, she explained to ABC News, we waited and then the police came out with a nurse and they took us to a side room, and that when they told us that he didn't make it, I just wondered, was he afraid at the time? I know my son. I did not want him to be afraid, and I did not want him to be hurted. Johnson shared that she and Pendleton, who was set to celebrate his birthday on December 2, both had congenital hydrocephalus. We are fighter and we trust the Lord, she said, stating that she and Pendleton were blessed to not have suffered from serious cases. I don't understand why what happened, she said. I will never go near that Walmart again. Authorities told reporters that the event began shortly after 10 p.m. on Tuesday night and that suspect also died at the scene in a Wednesday morning press conference. Authorities said that the gunman, who was unidentified at the time, died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He used a pistol in the shooting, police says. I looked up and my manager just opened the door and he just opened fire. Walmart employee Brianna Tyler told ABC Morning America Wednesday. He just started shooting throughout the entire break room. I watched multiple people drop down to the floor, whether they were ducking for cover or they were hit. The manager looked her way, fired but missed. He looked directly at me, she said, but luckily he missed my head by an inch or two. Tyler said he did not say anything during the shooting. I would have never thought he would do something like this, she said. Absolutely not. If you like the video, kindly like, comment, share and subscribe.